although the housemates have been evicted, Big Brother has decided to retain them as guests in the house. The evicted housemates are no longer in the running for the grand prize. However, they will remain guests in Big Brother's house on...
Okay, so from what you just saw in that clip that played earlier, you'd see that the Big Brother eviction show this past Sunday gave us a lot of content. It gave us like a week's worth of content. I don't even know if we can finish talking about it because it was a lot. So technically, from that clip, you see that Big Brother pulled an Ashake on this one. You know that video where Ashake is like, "Them never see me." That's what Big Brother just did. And he has been doing that consistently, like this season 7, full of like surprises and shocks and shazams and powwows. But this one is like the height of it because there's a lot of controversy surrounding this one. People are like, why did Big Brother do this thing? So if you didn't watch the eviction show, you would know that, you wouldn't know that Big Brother actually created a level 3 for the evicted housemates from like the main house. So the people that got evicted on Sunday was Doggy, sheggz and Elo Swag. So those 3 people, they were evicted that night, and then everybody thought that, oh, they had gone home until they announced it that, oh, there's a level 3. And Doreen did not go home. She went to the level 3 house, and sheggz and Elo Swag also, they're in the level 3 instead of in their houses.
Oh my god. Elo fucking Swag. Oh my god. Are you for real? Are you sure they're not keeping us here to wait before they take us to the stage? Oh, I think they are. I think they're keeping us here to wait before they take us to the stage. What do you think? The people go to the stage immediately.
How can you go for me? Use your head.
I'm trying not to be too happy.
Don't be too sad also.
You are going straight to the restroom. What if they're just keeping us here?
Like the former house we were doing, calm down.
Know, but like, I wanted to take off my shoes, but I wasn't even sure.
So like right now, the housemates are like, wow, I miss Doreen. She's probably like, oh my god, Doreen. Finally, when I decided I liked Doreen, and then she's out of the house and all that. But Big Brother is like, them never see me coming, because that's just like the only thing I can use to summarize this thing. Because Big Brother is just something else this season. Like, I don't understand. How can someone just think of, let's create chaos? Like, let's create chaos. Create a level 3 and let's put those ones there. I don't even know how it wants to like integrate the level 3 housemates into like the main house, because I know that obviously they can't win the money again. So maybe they're just going to use them as pawns in the game. I don't know. But the eviction show was packed. Ebuka was at his very best. If you take a clip right now that will insert, you see that Ebuka was asking the Mr. and Mrs. Ikoyi a question, a very, very important question that I feel like should not be that cannot be overemphasized. He asked Bella, anytime I play a clip in the house about you that shows you and sheggz, it's always like sheggz is insulting you, calling you names and everything. Is that some kind of love language to you, or why are you just tolerating that? Or do you think your family out there would tolerate that, or people are watching you? And then Bella was like, it doesn't insult me, and I'm not usually apologizing. It's just that the times when you see, it's just like I'm apologizing for maybe something else, and it's changing, and I love him, and you love him.
I feel like quite a few times when I tune in, you are apologizing to sheggz for something or the other. And I'm not really sure why that keeps happening. And then I hear you being called fool, you're sick, you're stupid. A lot of those very weird words. Is that a love language for you? I'm not sure why you keep taking that. What's happening?
It's actually not a love language, but like, and I really like him, so yeah.
You know, I don't even want to go into the Bella relationship, because I think the last video we did was mainly about talking about Bella and sheggz relationship, how toxic it is, and how there's a lot of things to unpack in the both of them, their relationship. Like, it's just a mess. And then to see that Ebuka is always out there. So he actually pointed at Bella and is like, what is your relationship about? Like, are you even in love with this guy? Are you enjoying this bad exchange of words and everything? And you guys are going to insult each other, and then you come back together crying, and that's just toxic. And Bella was like, I love him, and it's changing. It's going to change for me. We're going to be better. And so I think it's going to be good for us. Like, since we're still here this long, da-da-da-da-da. Yes, like last eviction show was just a lot of drama. Another particular drama I'd like to say was like after the eviction, like the eviction show where Bella and everybody have left like the main room, they're in the dressing room, and then Fina and Chichi, those girls are like, they're like little they're very mean, because they were very mean to Bella and sheggz. They were actually in the dressing room where they're like, they'll be taking off the clothes for the eviction. They all wore like beautiful attires thinking that they were going to go home. Well, Bella and sheggz were in the room, and then Chichi and Fina started exchanging words like, oh, you're not serious, you're stupid, you're no, like they started exchanging abusive words that are very similar to the nice love language that sheggz and Bella share. The both of them were actually in the same room where these girls were like, you're stupid, you're stupid. Like they were exchanging those kind of words, and definitely Bella and sheggz would know that, oh, these guys are talking about us, they're playing with us, and this is not fair, and all of that. I'm like, well, maybe you deserved it because you guys are just so toxic. And then I'm like, maybe you deserve, like, Bella and sheggz really need to take a break from this toxicity. I'm not going to say anything other than that. I'm just going to go into the next part of this video. Now, after the eviction show, Bella was particular about something. During the eviction, when they were trying to call sheggz to be evicted, Bella was still standing up because she was up for eviction, but she didn't go, obviously. So when Ebuka was like, the next housemates to be evicted is, you know, that pause when everybody's like, who's it gonna be, who's it gonna be? The audience, because it was a live audience, and then the audience were like, it seemed like they were chanting Bella, Bella, Bella. So Bella got worried. It got to her that, like, why are these people chanting my name? Do they not like me? You know, that's the only chance that she got to know that, or maybe the outside world enjoys what she does, or the outside world did not like her, or anything like that. So it felt like the crowd were telling her, Bella, you're supposed to be the one evicted. Yeah, like, you know, she said, like, in her words, she said it has never happened to anybody. Like, even in the past eviction that they've been doing, the crowd has never shouted anybody's name. They've always been calm and everything. That why was it her turn when it was like she was up for eviction, and then people were like chanting Bella, Bella, Bella. So after the event, she surmised that maybe people don't like her. She was telling sheggz that she really wants to go home, and because if people don't like her, then she can't win the money, so she should just stop trying.
I've had evictions here. I have not heard anyone call anyone's name. On my own, they can't for here. They want me to live here. There's no way. How can I win it? I can't win it now. It's not true.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like this is like
next week. Next week I will escape. I'm leaving. I don't know why I even want that dress. They would have worn it next week.
This is my thing, yeah. Even today when you're patient.
In his all lovey-dovey state, saying, no, you don't really, that's not what I think, and they're just thinking that way, like, maybe that's not what it is. And Bella's like, no, I think people don't like me. I want to go home. I don't even know why I thought that maybe I could, like, stay. I can't win this money because people obviously don't like me. And I don't even know what to say to Bella, because right now I'm not even in the same state to say, maybe the audience was saying Bella our queen or Bella out. So I cannot say. So we obviously, after that, we see sheggz asking about a family, like, you know, sheggz obviously was touched when he saw that Ebuka asked Bella that, is this a love language to you or anything? You know, it definitely is not just Bella that's at fault, it's sheggz too, because everybody, the whole world is saying that sheggz is kind of being abusive, or kind of like verbally abusive to Bella. So I think it got to sheggz. He started thinking that if the whole world is saying that that's what he does, what about a family and like the kind of reputation that he wants to be? Because obviously it's someone that's about how people see him or view him as a person. So he kept asking Bella that, what do you think your family's going to do? Like, do you think your family are going to like me or something like that? Like, I want to marry. He kept banging on that, I want to marry, hammering, and I want to marry. Like, who cares? We're still in the house. Like, chill. But Bella's like, don't worry. If it's about my family, you're worried about it. Don't worry. I can't handle my family. You just chill. You have nothing to worry about. And sheggz is like, what if? She's like, don't worry. Be calm. Be calm. You be fine. It's a whole lot to unpack, guys. And I think on the bright side, one thing I want to talk about is the fact that my Doyin and Cheesy were onto something until people that separated them.
I don't know, bro.
Honestly, like if you watched the last video, you would see that I was saying Doyin should leave. But now that she's so cozy with Cheesy, I really didn't want her to leave until I saw that she actually left. But But there's a bright side to this. She didn't actually leave. She went to the level 3. So maybe people are trying to give our romance another chance, because I think Sheezy and Doyin are good for each other. Sheezy actually really went into this diary session telling people that, oh, I like someone, I like Doyin, and you know, Doyin is cute. And I've been wondering why I'm suddenly liking Doyin, but I like Doyin because Sheezy likes Doyin.
You may now leave the diary room. Oh, one more thing. Say hi to your supposed wife for Big Brother.
Sure, I owe you. Thanks, Vicky.
I don't know, it's funny, but yeah, I think that's one thing that's making me like her more, because somebody actually sees her for who she is, and then he appreciates her. That Cheesy, for someone to be able to like be close to Cheesy to that extent, because Cheesy is usually like the one that people think is unstable, like right after Hermes and Fina, because you know, he just says what he wants to say, he doesn't really care about everybody else, and it seems like he's always causing trouble everywhere. So I think that it's a good thing that he's kind of like in like with Doyin, because it was a good thing. And another thing I want to say, that Big Brother should have just done something about Chumsy and Eliswag. They went to level 3 together, they're still together, and it's just Doyin is really going to be missing out on some cuddling and everything, because they're just 3 in the house, and then they're 2 are loved up, and Doyin is just right there, just there. I think that brings me to the end of everything that happened during the eviction show, because it was a lot to unpack. I just had to come back here and give you guys more tea on this, because obviously it's not all things about Big Brother if I don't give you this gist. So before I go, I'd like to remind you guys that you should watch this video to the end, like the video, comment, and share it to your friends, and baby, subscribe, because you don't want to miss all things about Big Brother. You don't want to miss those tiny teas, you don't want to miss those daily updates, because I'm gonna be giving you some daily updates. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in our next video. Bye.